Welcome to my final video update of this term and of this calendar year of 2025. By way of review of 2025, it's been a really positive year for Patchway Community School. Attendance continues to go up, which is one of our key priorities, and thank you for your support in sending your children in. I know there's been a really nasty cold flu virus going around. I fell victim to it myself a couple of weeks ago, but thank you for continuing to send your children in and trust us to look after them. Teaching and learning is improving. We've had a couple of external reviews which have gone really well, and as a result of that, outcomes for young people are improving as well, which is fantastic, and all of that works to enhance their life chances as they move on from Patchway when they finish with us in Year 11. Alongside that, of course, those wider activities such as trips and visits and social activities, which are really important to develop well-rounded young people, have continued, and the uptake of those has increased, and that's great. That's what schools are all about, making memories so that young people take those school days with them as they move forward to further education, employment or training. Year 11 mocks have finished now. We've had the results from those, and that's again further evidence to say things are improving. About a 10 or 12% increase on previous years, and if that manifests itself in the summer results, that'll give us some really strong results moving forward. So fantastically well done to all of our Year 11 students. Well done for your hard work leading up to those, and today many of them are on a reward trip for their hard work and their endeavours and their mock exam results, and they've gone to the Christmas market in Cardiff. The weather's not great, but I'm sure they're having a great time anyway, and that's as a well done and a thank you for their hard work. We found on Facebook a really nice comment. Facebook isn't always the best place to put comments about the school. If you have any issues, please do contact us directly. But this was a positive post around some support that we've been running for parents, and the safeguarding team have been running supportive parenting sessions around things like anger management and self-esteem. And the Facebook comment was really supportive, really positive, and actually the person who put it on there were really grateful. You know, they said they were surprised. It wasn't a judgment session on parenting, it was just kind of awareness raising, and we plan to run more of those in term 3, so please keep your eyes out for those around mental health and supporting young people, and they've been really positively received. We've identified a small issue with some young people wanting to borrow plastic cups to drink water. Now, I've not got a problem with young people drinking water, of course not. We want them to stay hydrated. However, when they're coming out of lessons to borrow cups, A, that's disrupting their learning, and B, of course, these plastic cups are thrown away and they're wasteful in the environment and those kind of things. So please, we're going to stop issuing plastic cups moving forward. Please provide a reusable drinks bottle for your child. We've got water fountains stationed around the school. They can refill their bottles at break time and lunchtime and between lessons if they're quick. And so please, we're going to stop that use of single plastic cups. Please provide them with a reusable bottle from the beginning of term 3. Maybe it's a good Christmas present, who knows. We had a fantastic rewards presentation evening last Thursday. Over 150 students rewarded for their efforts and their achievements in a range of subjects, really well attended by parents, and just had a really nice celebratory feel to the term, and that's really important, to celebrate students' achievements as well. As we get to this time of year, I'm minded by the word gratitude, and many people in our community have issues and problems that they're dealing with, and young people tend to focus on perhaps the negative side of those and the downside, and focus on those issues and problems. And I was minded when I was watching the news around issues in Ukraine and in Gaza and in Syria, and in terms of poverty across the world, and actually maybe a subtle change to focus on what we do have rather than what we don't have at this time of year, and particularly we're going to run some assemblies with young people on Friday focusing on that, to be grateful for what they have. Hopefully that'll help out at home in terms of, you know, the cost of living crisis and presents and those kind of things. It's really important that we don't forget that what we do have in this country and in this community, and celebrate that rather than focusing on the negatives and the downsides and what we don't have. Just advance notice that when we come back on Monday the 5th of January. It's a normal school day, it's a normal start time, so in school by 8:25. We finish this Friday with a half day finishing at 12:20, and we're going to try a non-uniform day on Friday. We're after donations to support St Peter's Hospice. They can be made online, or you can bring cash in on the day. Please think about acceptable dress, no slogans, things like that on wear. And also on the first week back after Christmas, on Wednesday the 7th of January, we have a Year 11 Parents Evening, and the booking system is open to that. We really encourage and urge Year 11 parents to sign up for that. You're going to get direct feedback about their mock exams and preparation for the next round of mocks, which will come really quickly when we come back in the new year. That concludes my video briefing. I'd like to wish you a restful and happy Christmas period and a happy and healthy 2026.